Hello, everyone. Ron here from L.T.L Tutoring Central. I hope you're having an amazing day. I'm talking about summer learning. Now, don't go screaming and running away. It's not such a horrible thing. Remember, you want to make friends with your brain, and what a perfect time to do that during those long summer months. So, uh, I'm not really talking about summer school, although that isn't the end of the world either. So, don't worry about that. But I'm talking about continuing your uh, learning throughout the summer in other ways as well. So, you want to keep those brain synapses sparking and connecting to build your education to keep your brain active. It's in a sense, it's like your muscles. You want to keep exercising them so that they get stronger or stay strong. That's the other thing. It's not only about learning new material, it's about retaining the material that you've learned throughout the year. So summertime is a good time to do that. You can be much more relaxed while you're doing it. You can have a lot of fun while you're doing it, although I think you should always have fun when you're learning. So, what are some of the things you can do? Well, obviously, read. But I say obviously, but a lot of people don't read unless they absolutely have to. So, try to get in the habit of reading for pleasure. But do more than just read. Engage with the material. Ask yourself questions. Look for some answers. Learn something new. Read different material than what you're used to. Try something else. Talk to others about what you've been reading because that will help you to retain the information, remember it. You can even talk to yourself if there's no one else around. That's okay too. Talk to your teddy bear, talk to your wall. Just pretend someone's there and talk. All right, now I'm talking to a camera. Is there anyone at the other end? Well, I hope so. I hope some people will watch the video eventually, but at the moment there isn't. So, in a sense, I'm still talking to myself. Um, be alive and let the reading come alive. So sometimes when people read, yeah, I'm going to read my book, and they get it over with, and it's like, well, you're not getting anything out of it. You're just doing it as a chore. Yeah, I read it. Well, you read it, but did you really read it? Did you really engage with it and understand it and feel the characters, etc.? So try that. It will help you. Right. You can also write about what you read, but you can write about all kinds of things. You can write about your day, your experiences, look around your world, see things for real. You know, when you're going through the park, do you know the names of the birds? Do you know the names of the flowers and the weeds? And you don't have to know everything, but you can get interested in everything and pick up a book or go online. Or now they have apps for your cell phone that you can take a picture and it will identify things for you. I don't have it, but I've seen it work. I think I had one at one time on the iPad, and it's very cool. And you can learn about all of these different things and make your walk that much more interesting. Uh, Sometimes people say, "Well, why bother? I'm not going to remember this." Of course not. You're not going to remember everything that you learn every day. A lot of the things that I learned in my university education many years ago are not with me today. I see old textbooks and I think, "Wow, I don't even remember this course hardly." So but that's not the important point. The point is, I built all those synapses. I built that network up there, and it's still working. I may not be able to access all the content information as easily as I could when I was doing the course, or maybe a few years afterwards. But if I wanted to re enter into some of those courses or those disciplines, those would start coming back much more quickly than they did the first time because they're still sneaking around up there somewhere. And it helped me to learn other things because the more you build, the more you can build. So play around with your learning, shift things in your mind, make jokes, see the world through different eyes, in a sense. And it can just make your life much more enjoyable. I know sometimes when I'm going on a walk, I burst out laughing and I look around me and think, oh, I hope people don't think I'm insane because I've just something really ridiculous has just gone through my head and it's not happening around me. It's just happening up here, but it can be very entertaining. And you don't have to worry too much about people thinking you're losing it anymore because everyone has those their phones stuck in their ears now, and they just assume you're talking to somebody or someone told you a joke. Uh, the more you learn over the summer, the stronger your entry back to school will be in the fall. If you're in that school system, if you're an adult learner, it just makes you stronger overall, and it helps to um, keeping your brain strong keeps your body strong as well. They all work together. So it's a good idea when you're exercising, walking, whatever, to be thinking about things or learning new things, because you're building your whole body together, because your brain is also part of your body. Always keeping in mind that it's your education. So you're not doing it for somebody else, you're doing it for you. And when you're in school, and if you're in summer school, remember you're doing it for you as well. It might not seem so obvious when teachers are giving you work to do and lectures and whatnot, but it's true, it's really all for you. They're there for a job. Hopefully they love teaching, but they're also being paid, and you are there for your education. Also, don't forget that a coach or a tutor, such as myself, you can see L.T.L Tutoring Central, can be helpful, because he or she can guide you, can help you along the way, can talk to you about things like this, can motivate you, encourage you. And we need motivation and encouragement as well. My students, whether they know it or not, often do motivate and encourage me, because they're so inquisitive and funny, and even when they're wrong, or maybe especially when they're wrong in what they're saying, it can be entertaining, and it can be a learning experience for both of us. And their point of view might be right, or at least partly right. And it gives me another opportunity to say, wait a minute, maybe I've been stuck looking at it this way. Maybe there is another way of looking at it. So I can learn from them, they can learn from me. And we just keep this whole learning environment. And that's what's important. You want to be positive about your learning. And summer learning is no different, except that for many people, you have more time, and so you can do it in a much more relaxing way. If you would be interested in some summer sessions, don't be hesitant to contact me. You can do it through the website. The email is listed below, and I'll do a free information meeting with you, and that's just chatting. If you decide it's not for you, that's fine. And if you decide you want to move forward for you or your child, then we will take it from there. It's very relaxed, very easy. My name is Ron with L.T.L Tutoring Central. Until next time, keep learning, keep having fun. Bye bye for now.